Hi there, Cosmo family. My name is Leali. In this incarnation, I wanted to comment that the moon it is about to enter Scorpio right now. It is leaving Libra, and before doing that, creating a trine with the sun in Aquarius. So we are letting go of this Aquarius season. At the time that the moon enters in Scorpio, this trine it is a harmonic aspect, and it is about finding balance and being able to observe with perspective our experiences. But this is about to change in a few moments because we are going to have an increasing of water energy here. At the moment that the moon enters in Scorpio, creates this square distinction with Pluto in Aquarius, its regent. So this could increase the emotional need of producing certain changes in our experience, of transforming what it isn't allowing us in the present to open up to the future with enthusiasm. And the moon after that it is going to create trines, fluid aspects with everything that is in Pisces, and with Mars stationary in Cancer. So we are going to add that tomorrow the sun enters Pisces, so we are going to be invited to navigate through our emotions. Emotion is a word that emerges from the Latin emovere, which means to move. So the emotion it is the one that could impulse us to move forward, and it is the one that helps us to create realities, to materialize them. Emotions allow us to clean ourselves when we are feeling sadness and we cry, for example, or the boundaries that we need to put, or the voices, the inner voice that we are ignoring when we have anger. Happiness, it is the one that allows us to understand that we are choosing to enjoy what the present as it is. And enthusiasm, it is about initiating something new, or putting energy in something that is totally linked with our heart, with our soul. But it is important to know that this latter two, enthusiasm and happiness, many times could be confused with euphoria, that it is about this state of happiness, of joy in an extreme, and extreme optimism. And I have noticed that extremes, they end up in the contrary side. The extremes have this tendency to, I don't know the word in English right now, but I'm going to make this movement. So this intensified joy, or other extreme emotion, could come from a extreme perspective, and that speaks about a veiled reality, something that we are not fully perceiving. And of course there is always something that we are not fully perceiving in the process, but I'm going to put an example. Pain perpetuated in time, perhaps feeling victims of circumstances, not being able to open up our way, could close us to see purpose and to see opportunities in every circumstance. Euphoria could come from something that we are perceiving externally as good, but perhaps we are not seeing the full panoramic view, and then the situation wasn't what we thought, and that happiness wasn't something that we were cultivating, but more of something that came from the outside. So there is a lot of emotions that I am not mentioning here, but it is the peace, the core state, that the most important one from my perspective, that we need to cultivate, because it is the one that speaks to us of the inner coherence that we are sustaining, or the one that we are returning to. And peace can coexist with other things, like a process of grieving. We could be in peace with what it is, and at the same time feeling the sadness of the things that we are letting go of. So this Pisces season, it is a season of emotional waves, of processing finals and endings of past experiences, we have the Sun, we have Mercury, we have Saturn and Neptune together with the North Node in Pisces. So people that have a tendency to be very permeable to the external energies, it is very, very important. I know that I repeated this before, but it is very important to put boundaries, to respect their own spaces, because it could happen that they are feeling drained very easily, like tired, and in situations, experiences, or internal states in which they don't need to be. But also it is important to identify how to recharge ourselves, how to inspire, to use this potential energy to inspire and to create. This is the thing with Pisces. The next week we are going to have a new moon in here in Pisces, that it is beginning the eclipses season, and we enter in this period of time where things are happening, where life it is redirecting us where we need to be, and veils are falling. So the most important thing it is that precisely to know that everything is moving us to the most elevated path if we don't put resistance, and of course we need to take decisions too. So there could be a tendency many times to process the purposes and the processes of eclipses after them, because when we are in the eye of the storm, we don't have much time to to understand the whole experience, or to see it with perspective. So well, with eye of the storm, I am not talking about bad things, of course. That is only a perception. I am going to expand on this in future videos. I am ending in here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao ciao.